Say, kids, what time is it? Ho, 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 ho. Well, howdy doody, kids, and howdy, Buffalo Bob. Well, howdy, Mr. Doody. And boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go.
It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. What's missing? Howdy do. Say howdy doody do. Let's give a howdy cheer. For howdy doody cheer. It's time to start the show. So kids, let's go.
Oh, good, kids. Well, gosh, you know, we're starting a new week today. And boy, oh boy, with more things happening around here than ever happened before. And gosh, there's one of them, kids. You know, at the very end of our show last week, Mr. Phineas T. Bluster stormed in here and he kept repeating a word that I never even heard of before. Yeah, you're right, Howdy. Let me see. The word was abba-dabba-zabba. 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 Oh, gosh, Clarabelle, did you ever hear that word before? Gosh, I didn't either. What, Clarabelle? Oh, did I ever hear the word before? No, I'm afraid I never heard of the word before, Clarabelle. None of you kids ever heard of the word before, did you? Abba-dabba-zabba? No! Abba-dabba-zabba. Now, let's see. Do I know anybody that might know what abba-dabba-zabba means? Abba-dab... What, Clarabelle? You know somebody? You know somebody who'll know what abba-dabba-zabba means? Wonderful. Who, Clarabelle? Who? Long face. A long face. Start over. A hole in his head. No. Start over. A long face. No. Something around his head? Something around his head. A hat. Feet. Big feet. Oh, I don't know what you mean, Clarabelle. Well, what do you mean? Now, show me again. Now, who is it? Wait a minute. Now, look. Wait a minute. Clarabelle. Now, wait just a minute. Clarabelle, hold still here. Now, wait. You say you know somebody who knows what abba-dabba-zabba means. Well, good. Now, tell me who it is. Long face. Something in his head that goes around, circles in his head. No, well, I don't know, Clarabelle. Oh, I don't understand you, Clarabelle. What does he mean, kids? He goes like this, and what's with the... Oh, look, kids, here's our piano doodle. Remember our piano doodle? What about it? Oh, this is going to help you try to tell me who knows what abba-dabba-zabba means. All right, fine. What is it, Clarabelle? Play something. Oh, that song. Now, play it again, Clarabelle. Bum. Yeah, that's the sailor's hornpipe. Da-da-da-da. Sailor's hornpipe. Well, now, wait a minute. I know just a week ago, Heffel-Sniffer-Booglegut brought us a coat on the Lollapalooza, and that song was on it. And we couldn't figure out the name. Now I get it, Clarabelle. Now I get it. Sure, kids. Do you understand? Look, a week ago, I was trying to figure out what the name of that song was. And then, let me see, I think I called the NBC Department of Information. And they sent up an expert here, and he told us the name of that song. He said it was the Sailor's Hornpipe. Yeah, now we're trying to find out what abba-dabba-zabba means. Oh, and you want me to call the expert back. Is that the idea? Oh, if I could only remember the name of that musical expert. Who was that musical expert? Do you know, sweetie? Oh,
Heffel-Sniffer-Booglegut.
no, Heffel-Sniffer-Booglegut. He sent us the coat. How about this little fella?
Archibald.
Sir Archibald. That's good, kids. It was Sir Archibald. Say, Clarabelle, that's very, very good. Why don't I call Sir Archibald now and see if he'll come up here and maybe he knows what abba-dabba-zabba means. Very good idea, Clarabelle. Gee, I'm certainly glad you thought of this one, Clarabelle. This was a very, very good idea. Very, very... Bob Smith, is this Charlotte? Charlotte, give me the NBC Department of Information, please. That's right. Howdy, we got a great idea. Clarabelle just thought to call Sir... Hello? Hello, Department of Information. Say, this is Bob Smith at the Howdy Doody Circus. Yeah, do you remember last week we wanted some information and you sent up a very nice fellow by the name of Sir Archibald? Yeah, oh, nothing is wrong. He was very good, only we want to ask him something else right now, another point of information. Yeah, and No, you have him come up here because I'd like him to figure out something else for me. Yeah, that's good. All right, thank you very much. In a minute. Okay, goodbye. Hey, that's a swell idea, Clarabelle. And you know, they said, kids, that Sir Archibald will be here in just a minute. The only thing, Clarabelle, now listen, if I remember correctly, the last time Sir Archibald was here, you started trouble. You got out your seltzer bottle, and you squirted him. You got out your cigafoose horn, and you blew it in his face. And you made him chase you all around this circus. Now, look, don't bother Sir Archibald again today. Look, another thing, Clarabelle. You see this sign here? See what it says? Big surprise for Clarabelle soon? Well, now, you want that surprise, don't you? Now, it's a wonderful surprise. It's a great one. Well, I've been promising you this surprise, haven't I? If you behave today and don't play any tricks with Sir Archibald today, I'll give you the surprise tomorrow. All right? And now, don't hug me, Clarabelle. Don't hug me. Now, don't hug me. Just behave. That's all I want you to do is behave. Because it's a... Well, look at this, kids. What's it? Well, look up there, kids. Sir Archibald is coming.
Hello down there.
Hello, Sir Archibald.
Help below.
Well, I'm so glad that you're finally coming.
Here I am. I just thought I'd drop in.
Well, I'm so glad that you did, Sir Archibald.
Almost
Oh.
left half my face there.
Yes, well, I'm so
Well,
glad.
it counts.
Well, look, kids, Sir Archibald, you're here.
Thank you. Oh, I'm Sir Archibald.
Yes, I know you're Sir Archibald, and tell me, though, Sir Archibald, why did you come down this way?
I was upstairs.
Well, yes, I know, but I mean, aren't the elevators running?
Yes, of course. The elevators are running.
Well, why didn't you take the elevators?
I don't like elevators that run.
Oh.
I like elevators that walk.
Yeah, now... Sir Archibald, I got news for you. That wasn't a very good joke.
Well, I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, the joke was very bad. The kids didn't laugh very much. Just a little snicker.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, I like to hear kids laugh real loud. Ha!
What was that?
I say I like to hear the kids laugh real loud. And as long as there's people telling jokes around here, I want to hear something funny. I like to hear the kids laugh real loud. Huh? I say I like to hear the kids laugh real loud. Kids laugh
Oh, no.
Now, Clarabelle, that isn't very nice. Clarabelle, I told you not the seltzer bottle, Clarabelle.
No, I don't want to glove Clarabelle.
I'm very sorry, Sir Archibald. I'm very sorry.
But you know...
Awfully sorry.
That's quite all right. You know, that's very nice.
What?
I say it's rather nice. I liked it.
You say you liked it?
I liked it. It was very cooling on this hot day.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous, Sir Archibald. That's one of Clarabelle's awful tricks. He squirted you with his seltzer bottle.
Oh, I know that, and I think it's rather nice. Rather refreshing and cooling. In fact, you should try it yourself sometime, Mr. Smith.
Oh, wow, no, Clarabelle! Now, Clarabelle, didn't you hear what I told you? Now, you can squirt Sir Archibald, that's all right. But you don't squirt me. No! I said, Clarabelle, don't squirt me. No! Clarabelle, didn't you hear what I said? I says it's all right to squirt Sir Archibald, but don't squirt me. Ow! Did you hear me? I says, don't squirt me. No. Clarabelle, put that seltzer bottle down, you silly clown. Sir Archibald, I'm very sorry.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm Sir Archibald.
Yes, I know, Sir Archibald.
Oh, yes.
I know that.
I didn't mind that at all. I have to leave now.
Oh, well, a million thanks for... Put this away, you silly clown. A million thanks for coming up, Sir Archibald. Good luck to you.
Yes.
So long, Sir Archibald.
Right. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Sir Archibald.
Cheerio.
So long.
Bye, Bones.
Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye.
Yes. I say Won't you let me up here?
What?
I've been trying to get up here for some time. Isn't this the way back? I say, won't you talk to me? I can't hear you. Well, after me. Oh. Well, look at me. Oh, my...
What's the matter, sir?
I lost part of my shrubbery.
Yes.
I was going, apparently, that was the way I came in, you see, young fellow.
Yes.
But I couldn't go back up the same way.
Why?
It's a one-way street.
Oh.
The man was going to give me, the horse that was talking to me was going to give me a ticket.
Oh, I see.
So I'll just pick up my hat here.
Yes. All right,
Because
sir.
it's here, and I want to pick it up.
Yes, well, that's as good a
I'll
reason
pick
as any.
this up, yes.
Yes, well, thank you very much, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, kiddies.
Goodbye, sir.
See you in the comic paper.
Yes, so long, Sir Archibald. How do you like that? Clarabelle, for doing that nasty stuff, you won't get your surprise tomorrow. Gee, Howdy, and he was such a grand fellow, that Sir Archibald. So nice of him to come here, wasn't it, Howdy? Oh, gosh, yes, but Buffalo Bobby's a swell fellow, but there's one thing you forgot, Buffalo Bob. One thing I forgot? What's that, Howdy? Huh? Well, don't you remember the reason he asked Sir Archibald here was to ask him if he knew what Abba Dabba Zabba means, and in heavens, you never even asked him. Oh, see, that's right, I forgot. Oh, Sir Archibald! Sir Archibald! What? Whoa, wait, whoa. He went this way, did he? Sir Archibald! Oh. He's away now. Clarabelle, you silly thing of all the nonsense, I forgot to ask him here about... Oh, Howdy, what am I supposed to do? Oh, gosh, I don't know, but... Well, I guess anything happens when Clarabelle's around, so I'll tell you what, Buffalo Bob. Maybe the inspector knows what Abba Dabba Zabba means, so why don't I get him while you show the kids a movie? All right, Howdy, good idea. You try to get the inspector, and meantime, I'll show a movie. Clarabelle, you do nothing but fool around. What do you got? Movie Stars Parade magazine. What am I supposed to do with it, Clarabelle? What? Well, kids, look. Why, here's a wonderful story. It says, Howdy's Helper. And it's all about Howdy Doody and Clarabelle and Mr. Buster and the Flubadub and all the kids and me, too. Well, isn't that nice, Howdy's Helper? And that's in Movie Stars Parade magazine, August's edition. Well, Clarabelle, bless your heart. You always do silly things, but you do a nice thing once in a while, don't you? You still don't get that surprise, though, and go and show that movie. You silly clown. Now, kids, go and show the old-time movie, Clarabelle, and hurry up. Kids, I was supposed to ask Sir Archibald what Abba Dabba Zabba meant, and... Oh, I forgot all about it. Well, kids, let's get here to our old-time movie. Now, our old-time movie today features those three funny fellas called the Three Tons of Fun. Do you remember them? Now, what are their names again? Vic and Clint and Bullets. Vic and Clint and Bullets. That's right. Well, now, before we see Vic and Clint and Bullets, we see their farm. Now, here we have a very wonderful dude ranch. And here at the Dude Ranch is the proprietor. We see this fellow who is standing there, and he's receiving a telegram. The man on the horse has just brought him a telegram, so he reads the telegram, and it says, Mr. William Brown, Bar Z Ranch, Pancake, Wyoming. I'm sending my three little sons for you to regain their health and broaden out from Molly. So Molly is sending her brother Will this telegram. And now, mind you, kids, this is going to be very funny because Will Brown here, who owns this dude ranch, is expecting three little fellas to come and visit him. He thinks they're Molly's children. Well, they are Molly's children, but the fact is they're not three little kids at all. Instead, they're three great big fellas that we know as the Tons of Fun. So now the train is coming in, and the three little boys are supposed to arrive here. And there they are. There's Vic and Clint and Bullets. And, of course, Uncle Will Brown there, who owns the Dude Ranch, well, he's not expecting them at all because he reads that three little fellas are coming, and they say, no, Uncle Will, we're your three little nephews, and are we ever going to have fun? And, boy, poor Will, he says, well, look at this telegram. It says three little boys are coming. Oh, so Will Brown says, well, I guess we'll have to change our plans a little bit because you see what they had, kids. What they had was three little ponies there for the boys to ride. And, of course, if those fellas ever got on the three little ponies, they'd just break them. So there we have the three little ponies. And they're being taken away for fear that these three fellas get on and try to ride a little pony that weighs about half as much as they do. So now Will says, come on, we'll take you on the wagon. So Vic is first to get on. Clint tries to get on, and he has a little bit of trouble. And now Bullets gets in the back, and watch what happens, kids. Oh, all the wheels go to sleep on him. Isn't that awful? So Uncle Will says, all right, now come on, fellas. You got to get off. You got to give these wheels a chance. So the horse looks back and sees the size of these three fellas. And that's Bullets there sitting in the back. And Bullets is so heavy, he pulls the whole cart up in the air. Isn't that awful? Aren't they big fellas? Boy, they must have eaten their spinach since they were little kids, huh? Oop! There goes the whole wagon. Now, that girl, kids, we're going to see a lot of her later because she is Will Brown's daughter, who is cousin of these three big fellas. And she's also school teacher. So there Vic and Clint are trying to get Bullets out from underneath the wagon. Wouldn't Bullets be underneath the wagon, though? Oh, that Bullets. And now Vic falls over him, and Clint also. Oh, that Clint. Oh, dear. So the horse looks at him and he says, well, if they think I'm going to pull them, they got another guest coming. So the horse says, I'm just going to sit down here and take it easy. So the horse and Vic and Clint and Bullets, they're all sitting down. Finally, Will Brown comes along. And they say, Uncle Bill, what are we going to do? And he says, look at the horse. It's crying so. He says, the horse, look at how that horse is crying. Did you see the tears come out of his eyes? Just terrible. Look at that poor horse. So, finally, we have a picture here of the Dude Ranch. And I don't know how the three fellas got there. Oh, I know how. They got the sled. They made the horse drag the sled there. So Vic, Clint, Bullets, and Uncle Willie, they've finally arrived. And Uncle Will says, all right now, fellas, we're going to have a lot of fun. And Clint says, I think I'm going to take my little cousin over in the hammock. And sure enough, he does. He takes her in the hammock. And while he's on the hammock, Vic is trying to get up the stairs, but poor Vic is so big. And oh, Uncle Will is so disappointed. So the hands are going to have a little fun now with Clint. So they say, I'll tell you what we're going to do, fellas. Roll up our sleeves, we'll put Clint in the blanket, and on three we go up, and up in the air he goes, and Clint comes down, and he's so big. Did you see what he did to that blanket? He just tore it all to pieces. Well, that was a cute movie, kids. We'll show you the rest tomorrow, because they have a lot more fun there at the ranch. Well, you know, boys and girls, oh, kids, look at Howdy Doody. Oh, kids, it's time to give 3 big cheers for that wonderful candy treat, the Big Three Musketeers. Hip, hip, hooray! Ah, yes, sir, kids, the Big 3-in-1 Three Musketeers, the wonderful candy bar that breaks into 3 big pieces. Ah, yes, sir, Howdy, and kids, here's what the Three Musketeers look like when you see them at your favorite candy counter. And now, kids, here's what they look like when you open this delicious bar. Oh, buddy, this is real candy. And do you see, kids, after you have it opened, now do you see how it breaks into 3 big pieces? And, boy, here's what it tastes like. Now, all you kids at home, you pretend that you're this young lady right here. That's the girl. How does that taste? Good? You bet your life. Yes, sir, kids, and you're going to be tasting that fresh milk chocolate on the outside and that good-tasting nougat inside. And you'll have 3 big pieces, too. A real treat. Good, huh? Yes, sirree, sweetie. And all you kids out there, now you join the candy-eating fun. And you get yourself these delicious 3 Musketeers bars. And you remember, with all 3 big pieces, it's only a nickel. And it'll be your favorite, kids. The big 3 Musketeers.
Hey, howdy. You want to see me?
Oh, hi, Inspector. Yeah, well, gosh, you know, Inspector, I haven't seen you for, well, about 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy, you know. I've been studying flags and secret codes.
Yeah, well, I know, Inspector, but while you were busy,
Yeah?
boy, a lot of new things have been happening around.
New developments, huh?
Yeah, well, you see, first, we got word from Heffel-Sniffer Boogelgut.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, sir, and besides that,
Yeah?
we found that Heffel-Sniffer Boogelgut told us there's a secret code with the word anchor.
Uh-huh. I was right.
Yes, sir, you were right, and I'll show you Heffel-Sniffer Boogelgut's secret code message a little later, but,
Oh, boy.
you know, right now there's something else going on of very serious importance.
Oh. About Mr. Bluster?
Yes, you're right. You see, Mr. Bluster is wearing a ring on his hand.
A ring.
Yeah, but some special kind of a ring. At least Mr. Bluster says it's special, and he says it's the ring.
The ring?
Yep, that's right. And now the most important thing,
Yeah?
Mr. Bluster's been yelling out a special word.
A new word.
Some new, funny, strange word that none of us has ever even heard before.
A spooky new word, huh? What is the word?
Well, now, hang on tight, Inspector.
Hang on, tell you, huh?
The word is Abba Dabba Zabba.
Abba, dabba, zabba?
Abba Dabba Zabba, that's right.
Abba, dabba, zabba.
Yep.
Well, gee, I never heard of it. I never heard of any such word like that. I can't imagine such a word. What does it look like? How do you spell it?
Well, look, Inspector, there it is.
What? Oh, abba, dabba, zabba.
Abba Dabba Zabba.
Well, you know, honey,
Yep.
if you read it backwards,
Yep.
well, it isn't much different.
I know. What is it backwards?
It's, backwards, it's abba, zabba, dabba.
Abba Zabba Dabba.
Abba, zabba, dabba.
Abba.
It's the only difference.
Well, gosh, I have trouble even reading it forwards, Inspector.
Yeah, well, I thought there might be a clue there, but well, backwards or forwards, I don't get it, Howdy. I never heard of a word like that before. What do you think it is?
Well, I don't know. Gosh, maybe it's a man's name, or maybe it's a kind of food. or-
Maybe a South American dance.
Gosh.
Mr. Bluster was born in South America, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffalo Bob, what do you think?
Well, gee, I don't know either, Inspector, what Abba Dabba Zabba means. Kids, I guess your guess is as good as mine. Any of you any idea what Abba Dabba Zabba means? How about this little girl? What's your name, sweetie? You stand up, Fern. And what do you think Abba Dabba Zabba means?
About.
What do you think it is?
About.
Oh, a boat. You think a boat is named Abba Dabba Zabba? Maybe it is. That's pretty good, honey. How about this little girl right here? Sweetie, you stand up. What's your name?
Janet.
All right, Janet. And what do you think Abba Dabba Zabba
Maybe
means?
it's a magic word for some new magic thing.
Magic device of some kind, huh? Well, maybe you're right. Inspector, do you think the kids have hit on anything here?
I don't know, Buffalo Bob. But I'm afraid we're getting nowhere with Abba Dabba Zabba.
Yeah.
I just thought of something else, though, Howdy.
Oh, what?
The other day, all those things from some ship came back, didn't they?
Yep. You mean the foghorn and the deck
Right,
chair and the
right,
mop
right.
and pail and stuff? Yep.
Right,
They all
okay.
come back just like Mr. Buster said they'd come back.
You're right. Okay, now, they came back, and that's a clue. And
Yeah.
you got a message, a code message from Heffel-Sniffer Boogelgut.
Yep.
Good. That's another clue.
Yep, and we got those flags with the anchor on them.
Yep, that's another clue.
Yeah, and we saw the ring that Mr. Buster's wearing, and we heard about Abba Dabba Zabba.
Right. 2 more clues.
Yeah, gosh, we got plenty of clues, but we understand very little about them.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you why, Howdy. I'll tell you why we don't understand very much yet.
Well, why, Inspector?
Well, now we have a lot of clues, right?
Yep.
Dozens.
Yep.
Dozens of clues, but there's one we don't have. One very important clue. The most important clue.
Yep.
We don't have that most important clue yet, and we need that important clue very badly, because that clue will tie all the other clues together. And when we get the missing clue, all the other clues are going to make sense.
Oh, gosh, I think I know what you mean, Inspector. You mean there's one big clue,
Right.
and when we get it, everything will make sense.
Right.
Well, what is this most important clue now that's missing?
Howdy, that clue that's missing is the box.
The box.
The box with the bell, the salt, and the thud.
Hey, wait a minute, Inspector.
Yeah, Buffalo Bob.
I remember that box, kids. Came here about a month ago.
Right?
And then, remember, Inspector, we couldn't open it because it was addressed to Mr. Bluster?
That's it.
But then after we had the box, we shook it,
Right?
and we heard the bell ring.
Right.
Then there was a heavy thud,
That's correct.
and then the flubadub sniffed at it, and he smelled salt.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the box with the bell, the salt, and the thud.
You're right.
Now, we have to get that box and find out what's inside.
Well, yeah.
That box is the most important part of Mr. Bluster's campaign. You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do, Inspector?
I'm going to go in the back now and see if I can't see Phineas T. Bluster himself.
All right, good idea.
Okay.
You go there, try to find out, and hurry back, will you, please?
All right, yeah. See ya. I'll see you in a little while.
See, kid.
Let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to ask you?
What?
I can't think of what it was right now, but I'll
If
figure
it
it
is,
out when I
call
ask Mr. Phineas T. Bluster.
All right,
Important,
Inspector.
but I'll work it out.
Gee, you know, Howdy and kids, this is really getting exciting. Because if that... Oh, well, Clarabelle, thank you very much. My Three Musketeer hat. Look, while I've got it, and while we're waiting for the inspector, why don't we go over to the kids in the peanut gallery here and have them all sing our big Three Musketeers song. And all you kids out home, now you watch your screen because we'll show you the words on your screen and we'll all sing it together, shall we? All right, come on now. Here we go, kids. Oh,
1, 2, 3, big, big, big. 1, 2, 3, big, big, big.
3 big pieces in the candy tree that can be big. Good kids. So let's give 3 big cheers for the big Three Musketeers. Ah, yes, sir. Good kids. The big Three Musketeers with that delicious milk chocolate and that good-tasting nougat and 3 big pieces. Yes, sir. And you know, kids, it costs only a nickel. So, boys and girls, when you want a candy bar that's really up there in taste and size, look up, kids. You want the big Three Musketeers.
Dabba zappa. Abba dabba zappa.
Oh, Mr. Buster, did the inspector find you?
No. Abba dabba zappa.
Yeah, well, Mr. Buster, now, we know that you've started your new campaign against me in the circus, Mr. Buster, but I want you to know, boy, we've got plenty of clues.
You're going to be in for a big surprise, my boy. Abba dabba zappa.
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Buster. I got news for you. You're going to be in for a big surprise.
Abba dabba zappa.
Now, look, Mr. Buster, we know what to look for. We know now that we should look for that box of yours with the bell and the salt and the thud.
Abba dabba zappa.
Now, tell me, Mr. Buster, where's the box? Listen, kids. The doorbell. Excuse me a minute. Yes? Why, kids. Look. It's the box. With the bell. And the salt. And the thud. Mr. Buster, what's inside this box?
Abba dabba zappa. I'll open the box tomorrow. Abba